Bum 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 ba da 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 dun 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 ba 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 bum ba 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 da 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 dun dun bum 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 bum. All right, everybody, let's get this thing started, shall we? Shall we? Hello, everyone. Yeehaw to you and yours. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back from Worlds. Kind of like moderately back. This will be like a short one, but I wanted to check out the patch. As you can hear, my voice is still voicing from Worlds. Congrats, Peru. Indeed, they were amazing. Holy, what a grand finals. That was so fun. We're back. We got the new patch to check out. There are a lot of cool changes that I want to mess with. Obviously, I want to take some time with Latios, right? It's very important. I feel the love. Hey, Jake, enjoyed watching you at Worlds. The cape was awesome. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you very much, Phantom. Can you try Urshifu as Hell Plus? That's the plan. They did buff Latinas in a lot of ways. And we've got some interesting Latios buff nerfs. We've got Urshifu that they're trying to like bring back into the meta. So we'll have to see how all that feels. Bro, you and Dupe Snacks with the t-shirt guns was so funny. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they let us take those. They literally called us back in. They were like, will you please come back and shoot t-shirts? And I'm like, are you serious? Like, that's all we ever wanted. That's all we ever wanted. So thank you guys for being here. This will be a little bit of a shorter one today. Should be a bit of a longer one tomorrow. Captain Lewis, Jake, it may be wild, but may we perhaps see an A9 Dazzling Veil with Drain Crown? Does Drain Crown work on it? I'm dumb. Does Drain Crown work on special attack autos? I guess it could. It's just auto attacks. No, it's attack-based autos, right? Because I was like, there's no way Drain Crown works on special attackers. No, I don't think it works, unfortunately. A9's auto is attackers. Yeah, but not its boosted. Which is what you're doing with, like, Veil, right? That's what you'd be looking for. Is how you're doing a lot. I need to do Drain Crown Azu. Yeah, Drain Crown. I mean, there are a few Pokemon that work okay with Drain Crown, which is going to be Azumarill. You could maybe make a case for like Gyarados, like Dragon Breath Gyarados. Garchomp, Decidueye. Flaillox has some synergy with it. I mean, you could even say like Night/Meowscarada has some synergy. Outrage Dragonite has some synergy, right? Let's see what we get here. A Comfey game, please? Oh my gosh. I'll see what I can do. Serena with, yeah, Triple Axle. The only problem is you're in moves so much with that, but yeah. There are a few Pokemon that you get, like, some decent autos with. You could do it on a ranged attacker. It wouldn't be crazy. It wouldn't be crazy on Char, right? It seemed like it'd be okay on Char. Does a lot with its autos. We have an ally looking to play Latias. Our team has decided to ban Latios. I think it's a good ban. These are all still pretty good bans. Raichu is a little questionable, I would say. It's not bad or anything. It's just not super bannable. I could try an Urshi game. Let me see. I might try like Center Urshi. Let's see. What else would be a fun one to start with? I think Center Urshi would be pretty fun. I'm gonna do it. I could put on some black brown for a little extra cooldown. You might need a third cooldown item. I can't or a second cooldown item. I can't remember if you do. To get like full cooldown, you might need a second one. I think this will be like a like we'll have like 2 seconds maybe after it. Is what I would guess. If we ran it with Energy Amp in place of like either Claw or Muscle, I think we get enough. It's like right there. I don't know which one I'd rather do though. They're both really good on this. Energy Amp's alright in general, yeah. I'll try it without muscle. See how that feels. First time here came from YouTube. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you, buddy. Moonlight Jack, by the way. Hey, it was nice to meet you. I was just about to say. It's nice to meet you at Worlds and watch you cast in the arena. Oh, thank you so much. That was so fun. Do you drive back home during event days? No, they have us at a hotel pretty close by. So, no, I was not driving back home during the event. That would be, like, just too much. Which Urshi do you like better? I personally like Dark Bear better. Is Crown still Dookie? Great question. I haven't played it yet. Did the wife and kiddo come watch me cast? Yes, but not in the arena. They were just there on Friday for a little bit, checking everything out. How much did production like your suit cape? They actually liked it. They seemed to enjoy it quite a bit. They were enjoying what we were doing. Are you gonna play Pocket this stream? No, not today. I'm gonna play some Unite today. I should have some Pocket tomorrow, but today's gonna be a little shorter stream. How old are my kids? One is 6 and one is 1.5. Dude, yeah, Unite events are so hype. I agree. They're the best. We had so much fun. And they are kind of like warming up to us being dumb. Like, our broadcast has always allowed us to be dumb, but we were in front of, like, all the main broadcasts. At one point, they said the top brass from Pokemon want the YouTube back to shoot t-shirts. And I'm like, holy, all right, let's go. They were basically like, bring back the rodeo clowns. We need to fill some time, and we're going to have them shoot t-shirts. We said, how many t-shirts can we shoot? They said, all of them. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it, baby. Urshifu's clear is so tragic, man. Especially, like, you drop the razor, too. It just makes it so slow. He saw me. Well, we were close. We were close on 2 of them. We couldn't get them. That tackle was enough. Cinder ate us alive. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, punch, punch. Nice meeting you this weekend. All the commentators killed it. Congrats. Thank you very much, buddy. Where are you? Oh my gosh. The stuns are real. I saw LG play this weekend. Looked pretty bad. Not gonna lie. That felt okay. Ah, still got me through the shield. Still got me through the shield. Do your kids love Pokemon too? I mean, my daughter's getting kind of into it, I would say, yeah. She's getting into it. Santos Laguna was a nice surprise. There are a lot of teams that did really well. Nouns did really well. LG did really well. Japan had 4 teams in the top 16, which was really cool. But we expected Japan to be really good, right? Yeah, I can't fight 3. Maybe with Umbreon. Not doing too bad. It feels pretty good in these fights. Even with that Clefable Gravity we had to play around, it wasn't bad. The Nouns LG game was insane, I agree. That was some of the best Unite. I was so, like, full disclosure, I was so jealous I wasn't casting that game. That was a heartbreaker, just to see, like, how good that game was. Oh my gosh. I was like, come on, man. How do we not have that? We had, like, some stomps earlier that day. I'm like, really? We don't get to cast the Score Comp Nouns LG game? Sad. Yeah. Double KO from the Cram. Not bad. Go, go, go. There shouldn't have been a third game. The first game was robbed. Yeah, but Blissey does secure sometimes. You know, we've all seen games where it ends like that. Even if things aren't in your favor, you got to try to win. You know, there was a chance for them to secure, and it happened. You know, we've all been there where you secure a Ray with some, you know, nonsense. It's part of the game. Defenders and supports also have like a boost to their damage on wild Pokemon, so you get some wild secures with it for sure. Unite move ready to go. Buzzwole's here. Ah, good Pyro Ball. I gotta leave. I mean, we've seen Comfey secure Ray before, right? So, it happens. But that was the story of Nouns this season, dude. They were the team to lose Ray like that. They had so many unlucky breaks this season, but at some point it can't be that unlucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Nouns, and I think they played amazing, but at some point, like, you know, you're putting yourselves in some positions for this to happen, too. They probably, like, I've never seen a team take more, like, 90% and they lose it this season. That and Gotlu inting. I don't know. I think people are too hard on Gotlu. He was absolutely on fire this tournament. I think people blame Gotlu for a lot, but he was absolutely on fire. OJ broke my heart. Yeah, you know, at times OJ's amazing, and at other times they just kind of fall apart. It's a bummer. They're a really cool team too. There are some tournaments they show up, and honestly, it feels like no one can beat them. But I don't know. It feels like they've been in their head for a while now. Like, we got to cut into them a couple times on the main stream, and you know, they had one draft that was phenomenal, and then they had another that was honestly like a joke. Couldn't believe how bad it was. Couldn't get to him. Couldn't get to Cinder. Our support was Latios, which didn't feel very good. And their support was Clefable, which got us pretty good. With Cinder down, though, they're not ripping, which is ideal. Yeah, can't even move. Just gravity and block. Can't fight. GG. GG. Felt okay. We had a hard counter on the enemy team. Felt okay. Bunk, bunk, bunk. The worlds were awesome. Did you and Doopsnacks keep the capes? Oh, yeah, I mean, there are suits. Yeah. They are our suits. Lucas, thank you so much for the 24 months. Loved your casting at Worlds. The finals were legendary. I know there's a backlog. Could I put in a Sableye? I'm only going to be on to play some of the new patch today. Like 65K. So I'm not going to be able to play like any requests like that today, but hopefully I can pretty soon here. Is Team YT still a thing? They were through the season. I don't know. I find it funny how many people were saying LG cheated because they stole Ray. Who would say that? Because they stole Ray? Was the cape made for you? We ordered the cape, our cape suits from a Taiwanese women's dress shop. That's where we found them. I don't see any videos on EXP last hitting securing. There are a bunch of them. A ton of videos like that, to be honest. On a scale of 1 to yeehaw, how fun were the t-shirt cannons? It was one of the most fun things they've given. Like, it was the best. I loved it. Chazzy boy, hey cowboy, it was awesome to finally meet you and the casters. Good to meet you, buddy. Thank you so much for the prime as well. Does Azu with Drain Crown count as new patch? I would say it counts. I do want to try the Drain Crown. For sure. Dude, we had too much fun shooting those t-shirt cannons. It was the best. Yumas moved on to Honor of Kings. Yeah, but it wasn't just Yumas. Like, there was still YT after Phil. So the t-shirt cannon guy, that's me, buddy. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, if they were like, look, casting next year, we're just going to have you shoot t-shirts all day, I'd be like, that's fair. That's probably better. It's what I'm better at. Kind of sad no other casters got to do it. No, they did. Other people got shit. Like, I walked around the place with Kella. There were casters from other games doing it. It was just not as much on stream. We had to fill time at one point. So when they had to fill time, they were like, you guys, we want you to go out there with t-shirt cannons. And we're like, yeah. Yeah, you do. Did you like the grand final stage? Ah! Casting in the arena was the best casting experience ever. It was unbelievable. The crowd was so hype. They're right on top of you. It's so loud. It's so intense. It was the best. The best. I loved it. Let's see what we got here. I would like to try a Latios game myself. Although we're second pick, so we'll see. What's the best way to get the best boost emblems? You just playing normally. Like, if you want to get boost emblems quickly, the Unite membership is the quickest way to do it because they give you 10 free pulls a day, and then you have your basic free pull. So you get 11 free pulls a day. That's the fastest way to do it, for sure. Peru chanting had to be your favorite moment, dude. It was cool. It was very cool. You know, and Zeta taking that first game and then like losing. It's like kind of classic Zeta fashion too. You know, that's like that's what they do against some of these great teams. And it was really interesting to see Peru sort of pick them apart a bit. All right, let's try this. I can go top, actually. Let's try Latios. You still need Ho-Oh for brown-white. Yeah, it would help, right? You need that Ho-Oh and Aerodactyl. Oh my gosh. Chris Bradley, welcome back from Worlds. Glad you had safe travels on that super long flight. Me too, buddy. Thank you. Peru just wanted it more. I think Zeta... I think there are a couple teams that Zeta didn't play well into. I think LG would have probably beat Zeta too. Yeah. Peru just had it, man. They were adjusting and not panicking. The same thing happened against them in LG. They had to adjust against LG, a team that beat them a lot throughout the season. So, yeah. Zeta was sad. One player was crying, walking out for their second place trophy. I mean, there are a lot of emotions on the line. It's like, it's a huge moment, right? It's a huge moment. And it's hard. There can only be one team that wins. I wonder, maybe we go like breath, mist ball. I'm gonna try it. I follow Peru since their first tournament here in Peru. Never felt so proud. They were so good. If LG hadn't lost in the pools, we would have been on the. They would have been on the other side. Oops, sorry. Chat scrolling. We got robbed of LG Peru finals. The semis felt closer than the finals. Yeah, but things changed there too. You know, I thought both sets were very good. I thought both sets were really, really good. It's weird in the LG Peru finals, like in that arena. We weren't in the arena, sorry, in the like convention center for it, near the big stage. It was tense in there. You could feel a pin drop. Or not feel. It's not how, well, I guess if a pin dropped on you, you might, bing, but you could hear a pin drop in there. It was very like, everyone was holding their breath throughout that. Draken's Crustal was insane. Dude, Quadra from Crustal. When I saw that, I knew it was over. Did LG get too cocky? I don't think so. I think they have a lot of respect for Peru. They like directly were counter picking them and fighting into their strats. Like, I think they actually have, they're one of the teams that they scrim the most too. I actually think they have like a ton of respect for Peru. Bearded Steak, thank you so much for the membership. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Beautiful mustache. And Jake, I guess. Oh, you know, I do take a back seat to the mustache, so thank you, buddy. Can you explain what happened with the 20-minute break in the games with Nouns and Talon? Okay, so what I'm gonna say about it is, like, I heard secondhand, so if part of this is wrong, forgive me, but there was a player on Talon. You see, on the B stage, players were not forced to use like provided devices. On the main stage they were, because we were having tech issues, which ended up being a whole thing. But on the main stage they were forced to use provided devices because there were some tech issues. And Talon was one of the teams with tech issues on the device they brought. They had an iPhone or something and it was just not connecting. It dropped off a LAN and it dropped out of Wi-Fi or something on the B stage. So they had a certain amount of time to either get their device to connect or use a provided device, and they couldn't get their device to connect for 20 minutes, so they were given a game loss in that game. So I don't know what was going on with their device, but one thing for sure, it was not connecting the way it needs to be for a tournament like that. The thing about devices and the way they handled that at the tournament is a whole other bag of worms. But in general, like, there are issues. Oh my gosh. There are issues with devices, and they should all be on uniform devices provided by the tournament, but the devices should be good and ready to go. There were issues with that, so not a good situation at all for the player. Like, I understand why players were upset, but I understand from production why they would want to do it, because it was not working. You've got to get your stuff working. You can't have the entire, like, tournament and broadcast held up because a player wants to use a phone that won't connect to the internet, you know? So it's just tricky. I think the way I personally would have handled it, not that I make any of these decisions, is I would have made that mandatory for next season. Players would have known what the devices were well, like, ahead of time. And so if they want to, like, buy that device and play with it at home, they could. And I would make sure the devices are, like, ready for the players and have it play tested before. But I do get why it happened, you know? And in my opinion, for whatever it's worth, I don't think anybody lost because of a device. Players, you know, I'm in the nicest way possible to say this, players always have a reason that they lost that wasn't their fault. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'll say. Players always have a really good reason they lost that wasn't that they could have played better. I don't think a device was the reason High Five allowed Zeta to draft Zoro Comfey 2 games in a row. That's not how the devices work, where they make you into your draft, but it is what it is. It wasn't a good situation for the players, and I don't think it's the reason they lost. So, I think two things can be true at once. That was not handled super well, and you lost because the other team played better. Under the same circumstances, by the way, they played better, so... But the biggest issue with all of it is it just never should have happened. Any new TCG Pocket news? Well, we have Megas coming to the game, that we know, right? Which is pretty cool. We hit Char. Fortunately, my big special attack damage is not here. Walking to the center. Nah, he goes down. Okay, guard is just hanging out. Nothing up there, but okay. Fair enough. Did they say Pocket will be at Worlds next year? They have not made an announcement. They did have me cast the Pocket Finals or whatever, and hopefully they'll put out a video with that. I didn't see much competition to draft healers this year. Do you think that contributed to NA's outcomes? No, not really. Every team had like their own strategy that played pretty well. North America just didn't have a lot of solid teams. We only had 2 really solid teams. It was Juicers and LG. And Juicers were kind of falling apart, it seemed like, near the end of the season. So, really only LG. Feels like that was pretty free. What were they doing? Nouns getting score comped was amusing. I mean, it was a really interesting match, and I think LG played it perfectly. Like, they set them up. They kind of convinced them that they weren't going to rip, but of course they were, because they had 2 opportunities to score even if they didn't get it. But they baited LG into a situation where LG felt pretty confident that a rip was not going to happen. But obviously that wasn't the case, so yeah, it worked out pretty good for LG. And Nouns was just caught on the back foot. They hesitated. LG immediately took advantage of it, and yeah, it led to a crazy 3-game series. Nouns was so close to beating LG. They should have won game 1. You know, just Unite happened in game 1. They should have won it, but you've got to be able to play even when Unite happens, right? There are great teams that don't drop a single game in a whole tournament. So Unite happens to everybody. It just happened a lot to Nouns this season, it feels like, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, we got a 50. What's he doing? Really? He's that mad that he didn't score 50? Oh. Pika Unite. Got it. Got it. So Roulette is coming in for a big ult. He's walking around. Okay. You guys want to fight him? What do you want to do? Got double ulted. No one could help Slowbro except for maybe Metagross here. Yeah, unfortunately, Slowbro ulted, but we couldn't help him. All right, good luck. All right. All right. GG. Gary never threw their Unite move. Gary. Guardy. Guardy! Guardy Gary. Oh, Metagross didn't Unite either. Jeez. Worlds was rigged for Peru to win. Wigged. Worlds was wigged. They wigged it. That felt okay. Didn't feel that great. Do you think they'll ever add Pocket to Worlds? I don't know. No, maybe not. You know? Maybe not. Felt fine, I guess. Felt fine. Still feels kind of bad, but only one game. Why not? Well, I mean, they probably would have done it already, I gotta say. That's the biggest thing. That was the Raichu, rough game. We almost had it till Ray. Yeah, that was alright. Our guard didn't unite, our Metagross didn't unite. Oh, we weren't gonna win that Ray fight. A Crustal game? I'm only playing things that were changed in the patch right now. I'll put it on the list though, for sure. But I'm only playing patch stuff right now. Because I don't get to do a very long stream. Thank you for the super chat, Eliana. I'll write it down here, though, for sure. Oh, my gosh. Welcome on in, Raiders. Deniconic. I can't say it right. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Lucas, thank you for the 27 months, by the way. If I had a fun time watching Worlds, hopefully I get a pick next year. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it. Danny's good. Okay. I butchered it. Thank you, Danny. Danny Coney. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They already have the main TCG at Worlds, so Pocket might not be what they wanted, a big event. Well, I didn't think they expected Pocket to do so well. I think they're kind of shocked with how well Pocket is doing, you know? It's like, I think it's blowing their expectations away. Yeah, Go wasn't added for like 9 years, so who knows? I know that they're like, they clearly would like to have Pocket involved in things because they have side events and things for it, but I guarantee there's conflicts with the main TCG and they're just not sure what to do. Pokemon Champions will be big. Well, it will be the competitive format for Pokemon going forward. It's not VGC anymore. The next VGC will look so much more like Legends than all the other stuff, like Pocket. Dude, it's been a long weekend. Champions is the format for VGC. It's not going anywhere. Like, that's the format, and Gen 10 will be a totally different gameplay style than Champions. That's, like, not confirmed, but I think it's clearly that's what they're doing. Worlds got me back in Unite. I want to explore the Pokemon competitive scene this season. Are there any resources you recommend to help? There are a few good Discords where people are playing very competitive games. We have a Discord, but it's not the most competitive. It's just like for people looking for games, but you might find some teammates there that you vibe with a bit. I don't know if the LG Discord is still kind of popping. They did the Underdunk thing that are like the first steps or whatever that Kyle, Steel Agent Kyle, was running. You can follow him on Twitter. They might be doing another one of those. All right, let's see what we got. Am I gonna cast next season? Probably. Probably. I mean, next season they've announced that it's in an arena. That's in a basketball arena, so I don't know. That would be huge. Why are people banning Latios? It's kind of busted. Kind of annoying to deal with. What else do we want to try? I could try Dragon Cheer. I could try that version of it. Try one. Try one of those, and then we can move on from Latios a bit. Latios has just been kind of okay. It feels like. Just okay.
Spragels, I'm a big fan. I hope I make it to your YouTube with the filming.
Oh my gosh. Alright, here our Blastoise is calling their shot right now. They want to be on YouTube. Alright guys, this has to be a good Latios game then. That's the only way Blastoise makes it on. Alright. Blastoise, you know what Blastoise needs to do? They have to carry it, Ray. If Blastoise hits a Hydro Typhoon, gets 5, that's the game. So here we go. He's calling for the video. If Blastoise backcaps at Ray, holy. I've only been playing for a week and I reached Ultra 5. Do you think I have potential to go pro? I don't think you're into like the competitive part of the game necessarily yet. But if you have a desire to go for it and you are ready to grind and learn a lot and get a lot worse before you get a lot better, you could probably go pro in anything. But the in-game there is not a good system for getting you into a professional fighting shape. But that's true of any competitive game. You know? Very rarely does the ranked ladder get you into a position to become a pro player. Jake, good seeing you. It was so fun. I'm so excited for next year. Honestly, Amber, great seeing you, by the way. That was really... I saw so many of you guys who were, like, chatters. I don't know if Pimsky's here. Did I see Pimsky in chat earlier? I saw Pimsky for a second, and then I go to turn around to talk to Pimsky again, and Pimsky's gone. Like a shadow in the night. There you are. Yeah. But yeah, I saw so many of you guys at Worlds, which was really cool. It's just the best. This guy looks like he owns a t-shirt cannon. Soon enough. Soon enough. Thanks for signing my Charizard. Of course, buddy. Yeah. Watching Worlds was great. It was our best Grand Finals ever. Do you prefer Unite or Pocket right now? I get totally different things out of the two games, right? I like them both a lot for different reasons. Yeah, that you need to find a seat and they were filling up fast. I get it. I get it. It was also tough. Like, every time I'd go out, it was, like, cool to see a bunch of people, but I also had to run to the next thing. Like, the breaks were really small. This tournament felt like we were working more than we ever have, which I don't mind. I kind of like just being busy. But, yeah. It was a really good one. It was a great one. It was so cool to see so many people, you know? Things are looking up for Unite right now. Unite's in a better spot than it's been in like a year and a half. Like, they're releasing Pokemon. They're updating the map. We haven't got a map update since like the minor tweaks on Thea. But let's be reasonable. We haven't got a map update since the end of year 1. So yeah, like I don't know what convinced them. I truly have no idea what convinced them to give this game like energy and new life. But they're doing it, and I couldn't be happier because there was definitely a point where I thought I couldn't really be making much content for this game anymore because they just simply were not updating their video game. You know, and it was hard. It was hard to like justify making content when they didn't update. And it's not fun, you know, like playing a game and pretending that you like that there's nothing good happening in it. You know, like now the patches are really frequent, even though they could be better patches. The Pokemon releases are getting more frequent. We have better game modes coming. We have new maps coming. Like they're actually trying. Get in here, Candle, wake up. Wake up. Oh man, I can't believe Candle didn't help there. We easily win that. Wake up, Candle. Ah, he's gonna get you, buddy. We've chased too long. Yep. Candle sitting in the bush. Sad situation for the crew, that's for sure. We got 5. They on it already? Not yet. Okay, gang. He is in trouble. Fair enough. Fair enough. This game seems pretty good after not playing for 3 years. It's in a good spot right now. It's actually the best spot it's been since you played. Funny enough. It's like you left right when they stopped updating this video game. That's not exactly right, but it was year 3 that they basically just, you know, really took their foot off the gas of doing much of anything. Okay. Ooh, I like Dragon Shear now. I like the ability to just you go to the second one no matter what, right? That's nice. Like it allows you to reposition really well. Gosh, I can't get a sentence out today. This build feels nice right now. It already was good, but it feels like, you know, it was the build, but now it's definitely the build, right? Alright, buddy. Nice. Yeah, Dragon Shear, that change is really nice on Dragon Shear, actually. The mobility is very good. You feel the producer of Worlds was jelly of your cape? They actually, when we brought the capes, we didn't know how they'd react because we didn't tell them. You're supposed to get your outfits approved. We didn't. We didn't do that. You're supposed to get all your stuff approved. We were just like, we're wearing the capes, and it is what it is at this point. Like, if they don't like the capes, like, there's nothing we can do because this is what we're wearing. They'd have to pull us, I guess. But they were surprisingly chill about it. They were like, all right. It was kind of like everyone going, that's what Jake and Kirk are gonna do. So just let them do the dumb thing. Wow, Dragon Shear is way... I love this change on Dragon Shear. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it. I love it. You have to top the capes for next year? I don't know what we'll do. Who knows? I don't know if we're going to top the capes. The capes were like a genius idea. We had like a cool suit idea at one point. And then right before we were going to like pull the trigger on this other idea, Kirk, Dupe Snacks, messaged me and he was like, brother, what about capes? And I was like, well, I mean, it's obvious we're wearing capes. Like, I don't know what to say, except clearly we're wearing capes. And we both got the capes. I mean, you should see our texts. They're not safe for work. We got the capes, but both texts were like, oh my god, dude, this cape. we were geeking out about the capes. It's expletive ridden. I was talking about the games. We're pretty hyped on them. Steel aprons. That's one way to do it, yeah. Metal coats. It's still weird playing a support that wants to carry, but then trying to play it like a support. You know? Alright. Let's peel back over here. We'll try to watch them. They're coming. Okay. All right. Rip City. Good Char Unite. Pulling Pikachu. Blastoise with the forward positioning right there. Okay. Oh, do I have the sounder?
Triple kill. You're welcome.
Beautiful. Hi, YouTube. It's Blastoise gets his YouTube video. I guess so. Because I am going to make a video talking about the new buffs. So, I get Blastoise, buddy. You got your YouTube video. If there's anything you want to say, you could say it right now. If he's in the chat. Dude, Dragon Cheer is so much better. It's so much better. And it already was the best part of this kit, but it's like legit so much better. You gonna kick me? Oh my gosh. I juked him. I juked him with the cheer. Holy moly. Woo! GG's. GG's. Dragon Shear is insanely good. It was insanely good. It is good. His mic came on. He had his moment. He lost it. Blastoise, what's the midway part of the video? What do I do? When is Groudon? September 4th, I want to say, is Groudon. Just want to say you killed it this year at Worlds. We need more t-shirt cannon. Hey, thank you so much, buddy. We had so much fun. Everyone was so cool. We had a ton of fun. Seeing Worlds gameplay made me super eager to try the competitive scene. Do you have any tips for a team or forming one? Yeah, my big tip is, first off, get with people you like to play with. And then, obviously those people also need to be committed to kind of the same goal. But start with people you get along with, like to play with, and people who don't tilt easily. Try to find a group that can play, win or lose, and walk away going, okay, like, here's what we did good, here's what we did bad, here's what we could do better, you know? Not an accuser. You should never be, like, noting each other. That's, like, a bad place to be as a team, you know? But you want to play a team that doesn't tilt, you know? Play with people who don't tilt, and you can grow from that. That's, like, one of the best way. Is anyone else getting double sound? Is it doing the double sound thing again? Let me see. It says it's monitoring it only and muting the output. You're getting double sound on game audio? I don't get why it does that to you, brother. I turned it off. Who am I playing? Oh my gosh, I am playing it, aren't I? All right, I'll do it. I am doing it. I'm gonna do it. Gotta do it. Gargo, I saw Crunches there, by the way. They're not letting me. I'll go bottom, I guess. I met Crunches in person for the first time. That was pretty fun. I met so many, you know, people that have, like, we've all met each other online. Made it to your first live stream? Welcome on in, buddy. Next year, dude, if next year our outfits had a built-in t-shirt cannon holster, that would be insane. That would be insane. I feel like Unite's doing better again. It's doing so much better. It's clearly doing so much better, you know? I know this is borderline glazing, but you made the game so much fun with the things you said. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Look, if you're here to compliment me, I will never be upset at borderline glazing. Go for it. People need to cross the line sometimes into full-on glazing for no reason at all. But no, thank you very much. It felt like a really good one, and we got so much positive feedback from everybody who watched and everything, so I'm glad you really enjoyed it. It means a lot, especially for people who maybe haven't watched that much Unite, right? I got so many people that were like, dude, I've never, like, people coming up from the crowd being like, I've never seen Unite before. That was so fun. So that was really cool. That's the absolute best compliment you can get. You want a broadcast to be really good for the people who love it, but you also want the broadcast to be great for people who don't know what you are. That feels like the best possible situation. Is someone who doesn't know it walks away going, wow, that was really cool. Please come back. I can't save you. You're too far. I got you. Oh my gosh. Dang. I got one at least. We got so close right there. I remember there's a weird interaction with Grassy Knot, if I'm remembering right, with Sweet Kiss. Where it just doesn't cast the way you want it to cast. Okay. Is it canceling when they go up into a fly? I did not know that. No! Guys! Yeah, you can't cast it right after a Sweet Kiss. There's like an annoying bit of lag to it. Yeah, it's not good on Fly Talon. It's great on Brave Bird, but Fly, it cancels my move. It's a bittersweet kiss. That's exactly right, Lake Limbo. Because normally this would work pretty well, but every time they go up into the air, it just stops it. Yeah, I can't do anything on this Talon. It's like actually kind of not working at all. Bummer. Okay, I'll hang out with Crustle, I guess. Okay, please, please. Would be great on Pedal Dance Venu. Yeah, it would. Okay. Okay. Let's fight together. That's my wish. It's my dream. Uh-oh. Yeah, leave. Nope. Oh, he left. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Boy, we have another, we have just a not good at all situation for Sweet Kiss. Talon can't use it. The only person who can kind of is Crustle. Ugh. Not good. Okay. Okay. Boy, and with Safeguard on the other side, this is just like kind of useless. The shield is good, like that's a really chunky shield, but outside of that, it's just not useful here. I have to, like, as soon as he lands, charge. Nope. Okay. Help me. What? See the weird stutter on that move? It's bizarre. Uh-oh. Even right there, it got canceled right before it threw because he moved. Oh, that worked. What are we doing, guys? 2 of them down. What's our plan? This person's name is Dr. Hee Hee. He thinks he's a funny little guy. Crossflow's gone. This is bad. Almost dead. Saved by the shield, at least. What? Dang it. It didn't attach to Talon, it attached to Dragapult. Crossflow explodes. You explode. I can't get to Venusaur. Yeah, keep the pressure on. Indeed we will. Okay. Weird. Okay. We have to get Ray, dude. I know we love hitting this guy, but let's hit Ray. Only one thing matters, turn around. Please turn around. Please turn around. Please turn around. Hit Ray. We can rip it so fast. We have Dragapult. Where's our Dragapult? Why aren't we hitting it? It would take 2 seconds, dude. It would take 2 seconds, dude. we would KO that in five seconds, maybe. Four of them down. They won't hit. We would KO this. Dr. Hee Hee. Dr. Hee Hee. Dr. Hee Hee, brother. Alright. Doctor. Paging Dr. Hee Hee. Holy moly. Bum, bum, bum. You're not convinced he's a real doctor? Me neither. I'm starting to think he's not a real doctor. Spragels, may I get a Raichu E-Ball? Sure. I'll do it. I'll go ahead and do that for you. Thank you so much. Cat with Cats for subbing up, by the way. Thank you. I gotta do my treasure chest thing. Where is it? So many menus, dude. So many windows. The new guard holo looks pretty good, but we have so much good guard holo. You know? Patch we got was surprising. Didn't expect another one until next season. Me too. I thought maybe in a couple, like maybe in a week or something. Right, you. This is the auto attack build. I think you could still run this even with the other one, but I'll play less focused on the autos. We want every Pokemon in Unite? True. Jake, how big is too big of a roster for Unite? I think you could have... There is a point where it feels daunting, but we already have 70 Pokemon. I don't think it's like crazy. I think you could at least have double this roster size. The only problem is the more and more Pokemon you get, the more that you kind of go like, they really forgot about this one for a long time, you know? Dr. Hee again? Oh gosh. This won't be good. Wins Nidoking? I don't know. Those ones feel like Nidoking and Queen feel like they could work really well, especially if they had like a synergy Latios type, you know? You were the Blastoise a few games ago. All right, well you got it, buddy. I think you'll be in a video talking about Latios. Are you scared of Dr. Hee? Terrified. Frightened. It'd be cool if there was a game mode where it gives you 5 Pokemon per team and your team got to choose which Pokemon. What? This is a game mode like that. That is the game. You're talking about the game that we're currently playing. We get their focus band? Oh, maybe they don't even have one. Okay. Careful, Greninja, you're like really deep for some reason. Greninja's going back at it. Alright, I'm trying to help you, dude. You're bold. You gonna score? What are you doing? This Greninja's just going. Won't quit. Felt like it was pretty close. Even though it wouldn't hit, it felt like probably should have. Retreat. I'm only hitting it because Talon's gonna take it from you, buddy. He just KO'd you. He's gonna go to your center in a second. We got Talon. You should get him. Not bad. Not badge. It's really great that Worlds just wrapped 2 days ago and there's a patch. I know, right? Isn't that cool? I'm glad that they're like pumping things out with consistency. I'm surprised it was so fast. I think like give people like 3 or 4 days or something, but no, they go right away. Oof, Aquatail. And now they're 9. Fight's no longer good. Our Cerulege is kind of going back and forth. They could rip the top objective really fast, but now it's bad for that goal, right? We're at 93 on our Unite. We're really close. Nice. Cool. Let's go bottom. Soup, thank you for the 34 months, buddy. Jake, when you heard t-shirt cannon, that is how I felt, honestly. I knew the only way we were going to get it is if we asked for it on broadcast. I was like, we're bringing up the t-shirt cannons. And Dupesnick said, absolutely. And they're like, you can use it once. It's not enough. You killed it at Worlds? Hey, thank you, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it. Now's our chance to score? You think so? Maybe. Oh, we could. We'll put a lot of XP on the map. Like our junglers kind of stopped jungling, you know? Why does Regirock hit harder than Ray? Nobody knows. Regirock is the real end boss. I wonder if Groudon's gonna be strong. How are the E-balls feeling? Feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too different. I have noticed a few moments that felt like the burst was pretty good, right? But it doesn't feel that different from like this normal build. I've always liked this build. I think it's really fun. I'm sure there are some moments that are a little better bursty than I remember for sure, right? I'm not going for any of this yet. We got Talon. We gotta go for this, guys. Right here. Got it. With Talon gone and Guardy watching that was our only play. Just get it. GG. Like, the chances of us not getting that were pretty low. Let's, like, just end the game. They bonked me. They bonked me. Dr. Hee was decent. Yeah, Dr. Hee is slow, bro. Pretty good. I agree. That was a good slow, bro. Do you have a Pokemon that you were wanting to see at Worlds but never got picked? I mean, we saw Cram, which is insane. We didn't see... What was we didn't see anyone kind of like doing a T-Tar, like hold the goal thing. That would have been fun. We didn't see... What else would have been interesting? We just didn't see too many speedsters, you know? There wasn't a lot of speedster variety, it felt like. No Azu, true. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. I didn't see any Greedents. Yeah, this build is still, like, the best way to play the Pokemon, I think, for sure. Great job at Worlds. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Looks like I got more Mewtwo-Y than you thought. I actually thought we'd see a decent amount of Mewtwo-Y. Mewtwo-Y is kind of busted and Japan loves it. But it was even better than I thought it would be, for sure. I was your 400th like. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. So, dude, Leafeon was insane. Yeah, that's true. LG Nouns. That had some speedsters. Yeah, yeah. That had some speedsters. Any crazy fans at the meet and greet? No, everyone was super cool and awesome. You know? But people get emotional during it, like tell their story a little bit. It was great. It was a really nice... It's a really nice time. Everyone was very awesome, you know? I'm very lucky. The only people who know me from something that they like, and they're all nice. So, you know? It's like the exact right situation. Cram was picked just for me. Yeah, apparently it was. Alchemy was really, yeah, underutilized. I agree. Alchemy was underutilized. Nouns had a game with it that looked good. Crustle was. We thought Crustle was like a pretty good defender. Man, Crustle was good. How handsome is Steel Agent Kyle in real life? I hate to break it to you, that's a VTuber. That's not what Kyle really looks like. Coming back as a player, last time I played was on Tink release. Any advice for me and my squad? I mean, we have a new map coming, so I would just get the mechanics down of the Pokemon you enjoy right now, because the way we sort of operate in the meta might shift up pretty soon, but the thing that won't change is just like how your Pokemon work, right? So that's kind of what I'd be focusing on right now. Now would be a good time to like play with some stuff you in your role that you're like, I haven't tried enough of this, you know? Were there any Glaceon? I feel like I did see some Glaceon. Did I see like one Glaceon game? Very little Glaceon, very little Gyarados. I never saw Mewtwo X. Saw tons of Suicune, but I'm not shocked. That thing is completely broken. What else got changed in the patch that I wanted to try? I think this might be my last one, guys. Today's gonna be a short stream. Oh, a Drain Crown game. All right, we'll do the tried and true. I gotta do a Drain Crown game, right? There are a few Pokemon that could work really well with it, but... Yeah, no Delphox, I don't think I saw much Delphox. It's not in a good state right now. Could definitely play well in your solo games, but otherwise... I could do it with Muscle, too. It's weird dropping Scope, though. I don't know. You might have to drop scope for this to be as effective as possible. Although scope is quite good with your autos, so... I don't know. I don't know the exact math on this. Water Pulse Plus! Did Nintendo ask for your cape suits to enshrine them in the Hall of Fame? No. When we first rolled up to get let in the morning, security, because it's different people working security every day, and he was just like, I'm not letting the Cape Crusaders in, you gotta go to the other door. We're like, alright. Winner of the patch. I haven't played enough of it really, but I bet Urshifu's up there. Latias is obviously up there. Latias is the winner of the patch. I think no question. They buff so much. Right? Yeah, it's probably Latias and probably Urshifu. We saw one Darkrai and it was the MVP. Darkrai's pretty good, but it requires a team that plays it, you know? How was the stage for finals IRL? It was amazing. It was so cool. Like, it was so good. I'm so curious what it's going to look like in a basketball stadium next. Funniest fan you met? I don't know. I don't know what to say for a funniest fan. Everyone was super nice and cool. I wonder who the next battle pass is. Me too. What should it be? They could be one of the new Pokemon, but I bet they won't hit a new Pokemon for a minute. What would be an interesting battle pass that we haven't had in a while? You could have an Urshifu battle pass, but it did have that like cool frozen skin a while back. You know what I bet it is? What if it's a Alolan Raichu? Because that buff was kind of like a head scratcher. Or Miraidon. I bet it's Miraidon. It's Miraidon, isn't it? It's gotta be. It's like gotta be Miraidon. Or they do something really cool and it's like a dual Latios. But I think it's Miraidon. That's my guess here. We'll see though. Could be Dragonite. Dude, if they brought in Mega Dragonite, oh, that'd be so hype. I'm looking for a stack if I can get one. We see them. Mamo's gonna stop me. They'll let me get one. Okay. I got that. Not how we wanted it to go, but Mamo hard counters us trying to stack there. We still got a stack and got out. Dang. What happened to Blissey? Why'd they leave? We had them. Dang. It's a bummer. Okay. Let's go. The Drain Crown healing is a lot. Where are they? I went bot. Alright. Give them all my stacks. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna stack up. I have to. need me? They look like they're good, huh? Oh, they do need me. Alright. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We got it. It's one of the Cape t-shirt cannon goats. Thank you, buddy. That's right. Oh, did I miss a super chat? I'm so sorry. Let me take a look. What did it say? Sorry, I missed it, guys. One sec. One sec. Can't help brawl. The drain crown. The crown drains. It's specifically for brawling. That's all it does. Good job. Sorry, I missed it. Coin flip super chat. Did I play all right last game? I was Cerulege. Yeah, I thought you did a good job. You were Bitterblade, right? Wasn't it? Sorry, I missed your super chat, buddy. Yeah, I thought we had a lot of good moments as a squad. Look, everyone did the right thing and helped finish the game. That's like one of the most important things. People have a really bad barometer on when it's like time to win. They'll rip when you shouldn't rip, and then they'll not rip when it's like, this is our only shot, guys. But we had a great setup with Talon going down and guard being distracted, so. Alright, we got it. We're just going. Oh, we had a safeguard. We didn't. We didn't have a safeguard. Or it was broken too fast. Drain Crown is now a permanent 15% damage healing. Yeah, so it's permanent, but it's on your autos, and it doesn't work if they have shields. So there are like multiple reasons it's not broken. But 15%'s good. Look at that Water Pulse Plus. Such a satisfying sound, isn't it? We ended up taking 10,000 damage. A9 and Cram were the happy surprise at Worlds. I didn't remember much A9. What happened with A9? I must have missed A9 a little. Look at that. Look how long we're brawling here. I know it's Aqua Tail and it's not all Drain Crown, but the Drain Crown is helping a bit with the brawls. Like, if they don't shut it down... We gotta charge our Unite real quick. I was hoping for birds. And it's at 64. Close. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Guys, don't all stand next to it. Peel back a little. Just chill. Oh, dang it. 2 stuns, dang. Down to 2. We gotta watch out for the Zera. We're good. 42 seconds. There he is. He has the worst rip in the game. As long as we just don't, yeah, just jump into him, we should be okay. So I'm going top. Yeah. I knew he was gonna try to send me home. That's why I was like, just not like try to score. I knew he was gonna hit me with that unite. I was so positive that's what he was planning on doing. Because the second he hits me with over 7 seconds left, he can score. I fully knew it. Felt like we were brawling a lot. Yeah, we've healed ourselves 47k. Took 80. Not bad. Not bad. I think I got one more in me. I got one more in me. I want to do one more Drain Crown. One more Drain Crown, guys. What would we like to see for our second Drain Crown? Would Crown be good on double team Shuriken Greninja? Not really. It's not that you couldn't ever use it, but you get more, like, you want something that is consistently trading damage. Razor Leaf Decidueye, I could see. Yeah, you could play that. Chomp's pretty good. Chomp's a good one. Zacian Crown on Metal Claw, I could see it. I don't know if it would be enough, but I could see it. Right? Outrage D-Knight's a good one for it. Outrage D-Knight's like an actual build with it. Yeah. I could see it. Boom, 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 boom. You're super excited for Delmise? Me too, man. Armarouge? No, wouldn't really work with Arma. I think it's basics or even special, so it doesn't work with Armarouge. You could use it with like Night/Meow, honestly. I don't know if you need it though. It feels like there's a reality with Tank, but you get so much already with Tank, you know? Recently got back into the game, made Masters today. Was just in a match with you. Hey, nice job. Congrats. Sword might be okay. Yeah. I love it on Absol. Pursuit Absol is honestly really fun with it. I don't think it's the best build for it, but I do think Pursuit Absol is quite fun with it. Because your Pursuits, it is a basic attack. So you have ludicrous healing on it, you know? Scissor gets all of its healing though from a move, not its autos. I could see it on Dragon Breath Gary, because you get a lot from your autos there. Dragonite, like, Outrage Dragonite's a decent call. What else is pretty fun with it? Metal Claw Zacian might not be terrible. The only problem is the other items are so good, right? Just having Muscle and Rapid Fire is just so good. Might be hard to drop either one of them, right? Azu's good with Crown, yeah. Crown Tree. The only problem is you just don't get enough value out of your autos to go for it, I think. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever. What am I banning? Where's Latios? I'm gonna try to pre-pick this. I bet you could get it with Char, honestly. Char wouldn't be terrible, I don't think. It already has pretty good lifesteal, too. Why wouldn't Decidueye work? It does work. It works. Did I accidentally say Decidueye doesn't work? Dodrio? Not really. I tried it back in the day when I played a lot of Dodrio. It just didn't feel like it was worthwhile. There are too many good items on Dodrio. Have I gotten the guard skin? No, I just started the event. I haven't, like, paid my way through it or anything yet. I'm just letting the chests open normally, essentially. I could go center. I don't know what he's going. They took his intel. I'll go center. It's fine. Do they have a lot of dive? They have some. Machamp might be alright. Yeah, Machamp does burst a lot from its moves. There are some builds that wouldn't be the absolute worst with it, but it bursts a lot from its moves. The easy ones in your head, like, are anything you auto an insane amount with. Azu with the Aqua Tail build, and it already has built-in healing, right? Does Decidueye have natural lifesteal? I assume it has something, yeah. Yeah, it has natural lifesteal of 25% once you hit level 13. So this would bring your lifesteal up to 40%, which is a lot. Is Crown actually good now? It might just be not fully troll. I don't know if it's good. Yeah, Cross Chop does do a lot of autoing. You're right. Dragon Dance Dragapult does have a natural synergy with it, right? Just Dragapult in general does kind of synergize with the item. It also has lifesteal of 15%. The only problem is with the Dragon Dance build, I mean, you get more, like, lifesteal, right? Because don't you get, like, 25% or 15% when flying at 11? When the user is flying, auto attacks restore HP for an additional 25% of damage. So that's, like, a crazy amount of HP recovery. The only problem with these, like, squishier ones is they don't actually survive bursts well enough, right? So... Let's go. Why do people think Ceruledge is bad? I don't think people think it's bad. I think people just think it's kind of mid, maybe. Not bad, though. You could definitely win with it. Nice. Where's the blaze again? Is he walking? Alright. Close. Rapid Fire Scarf would have won that exchange, obviously. But it ain't what we're running. They're all going bottom. Okay. Snipe shot. Good Unite. Nice. Cool. Got that. Let's gather at the top. I'm with you, buddy. Just gotta get there. Need a red buff. Let's score. Capsules on their way. We gotta go. Ah. Unites me as soon as I hit the Leaf Storm. Bummer. What we get in there? A lot, though. Pretty good. He's kind of chilling. Huh? Okay. That won't be good. Can't wait to see Empoleon Unite. It looked pretty cool in the short video. Dude, yeah, Empoleon looks sick. The Vaporeon Unite looks awesome. Uh-oh. Our Slowbro's a griefer. Okay. We're good. Any good stories from the weekend? I mean, there were just so many great moments. I mean, you got to see some of my favorite moments captured on screen when we were like firing t-shirts into the crowd, and the meet and greet was really cool. Really, there were lots of really nice people who showed up, and some people kind of told their stories with Unite and like us making content, watching us cast and all that stuff. So that was really cool. That was really, really wonderful. Easy. Alright. I'm just leaving it. It's only 16, so there's no point in trying to mess with that right now. This is time to farm. Please leave my buff alone, buddy. I'm a Razor Leaf Decidueye. I can't think of a Pokemon you would really want the red buff in the hands of better. Like, I don't know if there's any Pokemon in the game. Oh, man. Bro, you versus Chris Heroes? Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. You versus Chris. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Amazing job this weekend. Thank you, Bridget. It was a great weekend. I didn't know how cool Worlds in Anaheim would be. Anaheim's kind of a bleh location for Worlds, but it was great. I really need some front line here, Slowbro. This Slowbro's kind of a full-on crazy. The Wiggly's good. But the Slowbro is like, they're not playing this video game. I don't know what game they're playing. They're playing. Everyone go in a different direction. Pokemon party time. Get those buffs. Can we get there in time? Maybe not. No. We could fight if they try to push again. Now the score is going to be really close. I don't think they're going to try to push again. They just kind of got away with it right there. We're almost 15. No way. How did he get it? I thought Slowbro had him. Bummer. I even blocked the snipe shot and everything. Thanks from the Slowbro. Please, brother. You were not playing this video game. Disappointed. GG's. GG's. We tried. I did not watch the Kirby thing, but I saw a bunch of clips from it. It looks pretty good. All right, guys. Like I said, this is going to be a short one today. I'll be on tomorrow for a longer one. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. You sent a resub? Oh, did it not pop up? Did it not pop up? I gotta know. 15,000 battles. I knew. I knew before I checked. I'm sorry, Shrugs. I didn't see that, buddy. 41 months. Holy, thank you so much, Shrugs. Sorry I missed it, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Goodbye. I can find somebody to stream here, or somebody